It is wonderful that after all this time that lost tracks like Rosetta can be dusted off and given new life. And for me, that is one of the album highlights. Let's talk about those lyrics. I saw the love light in your eyes. I saw it fade and so sadly die. Oh, babe, you'll always be the one, the only love for me. Were they yours or Ian's?
No, I wrote the lyrics.
You wrote all those.
Yeah, he had the chorus, and we worked on the. I was. This is such a cliche story. I was absolutely besotted at the time with a very young girl who followed the band, and she gets a mention in a couple of songs. Actually, she inspired some lines in Nice Boys as well. But there was her. For me, that was she was very young, very vulnerable, and when I say treated badly, she was sort of like passed around, as they used to say in those days. And the time that I spent with her, and I mean, this is it's probably one of my failings in life with romance, is that like I fall so hard so easily, for any woman or most women that I've been involved with. Involved, I mean, had a relationship with, and I fall, like very deeply. And I did with her, and it's very prophetic, that line. And I'm really, really flattered that you've brought that up, because I could see her future, that if she continued the way she was going, which she did, by the time she got into her 20s, she'd be jaded, like in Nice Boys, she just wanted to please all the boys. She ended up being nothing but a toy. She burned so hard, she burned her life away. And lies were told, no promises made. And it was, I could just see her future, and it was the classic, like you fall in love with a prostitute, you try to, this is no life for you, come away and I'll look after you. It was a bit like that with me and her, and she was too wild, and she was too free, and she was gorgeous, and she was in demand. Everyone loved her. Guys were just like lining up to have a taste, and and years later, we sort of romantically we were involved on like 2 or 3 different occasions, like years apart. We always came back together, and it was really sad. It was really sad. But I just wrote that about the kind of girl that she was, that uses herself up, or dries herself up, or is used up, or whatever. Being the hit of the show.